I've worked in SaaS sales and business development for over 15 years. I've seen things. Tactics that are ethically questionable but incredibly effective. Today, I'm going to show you the shadiest sales tactics in the SaaS industry. Disclaimer: I'm not recommending you use these. I'm showing you what exists so you can A. Recognize when they're being used on you, B. Understand why some SaaS companies are so successful despite terrible products. These tactics work, that's why companies keep using them. But they're also why customers hate SaaS companies. I'm the business historian. Let's pull back the curtain on SaaS sales. You've experienced this. Signing up for a SaaS product takes 30 seconds. Click, click, enter credit card, done. Canceling? That requires finding a hidden cancel page, good luck, calling a phone number during business hours, waiting on hold for 45 minutes, talking to a retention specialist who tries to talk you out of it, filling out a survey about why you're leaving, confirming via email, waiting 30 days for it to actually cancel. Examples: Adobe, SiriusXM, many gym software platforms. Why it works. People give up. They keep paying rather than deal with the hassle. Is it ethical? No. Is it legal? Barely. Does it work? Absolutely. Only 3 licenses left at this price. Deal expires in 24 hours. Limited time offer. Here's the secret. It's all fake. The countdown timer resets, the limited licenses are unlimited, the deal is always available. It's manufactured scarcity to force quick decisions. Why it works. FOMO, fear of missing out. People make impulsive decisions when they think they're getting a special deal. Examples: basically every SaaS sales page ever. The advertised price, $10 per month. The actual price, $10 per month base plus $50 one-time setup fee plus $30 per month for essential features plus $20 per additional user plus $15 per month for support plus $25 per month for API access. Total, $150 per month. Why it works. By the time you discover the real price, you've already invested time in the product. Examples: many CRM platforms, project management tools, marketing automation software. You think you're signing up for a monthly subscription. Buried in the fine print, billed annually. Your credit card gets charged $1,200 instead of $100. Why it works. People don't read the fine print. By the time they notice, it's too late. Examples: too many to count. Named after the pet store tactic. Take the puppy home for the weekend. If you don't like it, bring it back. Nobody brings the puppy back. In SaaS, free trial, no credit card required. You sign up, you import all your data, you set up integrations, you train your team, you build workflows. Now the trial ends. Canceling means losing all that work, all that data, all those integrations. So you pay. Why it works. Sunk cost fallacy. You've invested time and effort. Walking away feels like wasting that investment. Examples: Slack, Dropbox, most modern SaaS tools. Is it unethical? Debatable. But it's definitely manipulative. Sales tactic based on scaring prospects into buying. Your competitors are already using this. You're falling behind. Without our security software, you're vulnerable to attacks. Can you afford not to have this? Why it works. Fear is a powerful motivator. People make irrational decisions when scared. Examples: cybersecurity companies, enterprise software, consulting firms. Free for individuals, expensive for companies. Here's how it works. Make your product free for individual users. Get employees at companies hooked. Wait until enough employees are using it. Contact the company. We noticed 47 of your employees are using our tool. You need an enterprise license. That's $50,000 per year. Why it works. Companies can't tell employees to stop using tools they depend on. Examples: Slack, Zoom, Dropbox, Notion. This is actually brilliant and totally legal, but definitely sneaky. List price, $100,000 per year. Sales rep. Let me talk to my manager. Sales rep returns. Great news. I got you a special discount. $60,000. You feel like you got a deal. The truth? Everyone pays $60,000. The $100,000 list price is fiction. Why it works? People love feeling like they negotiated a good deal. Examples: enterprise software, consulting services, basically anything sold by sales reps. You sign a 1-year contract, buried in page 47 of the terms. Contract automatically renews unless cancelled 90 days before expiration. You forget, the contract renews, you're stuck for another year. Why it works? Nobody reads contracts. Nobody remembers to cancel 90 days early. Examples: most enterprise SaaS contracts. Make it impossible to leave. How? Proprietary data formats, can't export. No API access, can't integrate elsewhere. Custom integrations that only work with their platform. Data export costs thousands of dollars. By the time you want to switch, you're trapped. Why it works? Switching costs become too high. Customers stay even if they hate the product. Examples: many CRM systems, ERPs, proprietary databases. Year 1, $10,000. Year 2, $15,000, 50% increase. Buried in your contract. Prices subject to change with 30 days notice. Why it works? By year 2, you're dependent on the software. Switching is painful, so you pay. Examples: basically every SaaS company that's been acquired. Defense 1. Read the contract. I know it's boring. I know it's long. Read it anyway. Look for auto-renewal clauses, price increase terms, cancellation requirements, data export policies. Defense 2. Ask about the real price. What's the total cost, including all fees, for the first year? Don't accept $10 per month as an answer. Defense 3. Test the cancellation process. Before you fully commit, try to cancel. If it's difficult, that's a red flag. Defense 4. Negotiate everything. List prices are fiction. Auto-renewal clauses are negotiable. Price increases can be capped. Everything is negotiable if you ask. Defense 5. Use a separate email for trials. Don't use your work email for free trials. Use a separate email you can abandon if needed. Defense 6. Set calendar reminders. If you have a contract that auto-renews, set a reminder 120 days before expiration. Don't rely on memory. These tactics work. That's why SaaS companies use them. But they also erode trust, create resentment, damage long-term relationships. The best SaaS companies don't need these tactics. They have great products, transparent pricing, and happy customers. The worst SaaS companies rely on these tactics because their products aren't good enough to retain customers honestly. Now you know what to watch for. When you see fake urgency, impossible cancellations, or bait-and-switch pricing, run. Or at least negotiate hard. If you want more insider knowledge from the business world, subscribe to this channel. I'm the Business Historian. Thanks for watching.